Hello everybody, this is Spirelli and welcome back to Overboard. I think we have somewhat of a plan, because last time we found out about the secret of the German lady who clubbed us over the head. So what we have to do is we have to talk to Lady H, who will tell us about the 9 knocks. Then when we have the 9 knocks, we can go to the apartment, then we can find out, then we can go back either to Lady H to tell her about this. Oh, and then she might talk about this in the accusations, and I need to find out about the depth. So, let's just begin. But can I make £1,000? Okay, what I'm not sure about is what time of death am I aiming for? Am I aiming for making them believe that my husband was with me in the morning, in which case I would have to ruffle the bed, or do I want them to think that I'm missing him since evening? Because missing him since evening is the way to go to the he committed suicide road, but that's not what we need. But actually good morning, Mr. Valentine. Actually, what I was just thinking is that I don't need to do any of that right now. I could actually just go up to the deck and find my earrings first. Do I want that? Yes, because I'm not trying to frame Clarissa anymore, right? Don't come in. Of course not, ma'am. And dream of it. Cat says we put in Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Breakfast still being served, ma'am. Thank you. Very good, ma'am. Alright. 8 hours, then you're free. Get moving. Whatever I need to do in the flag, I can do it, I think, before 11, before 10 or 11. So first up, just like when I pushed them, they'll leave a trace. Immediately go to the upper deck. Make my way quickly to the upper deck. What's this? My earring must have dropped it last night. Someone might have found that. Tell me I didn't lose my earring on deck last night. Okay, go below. As I leave the rail up, I look up. See the bridge officer on duty looking back at me. Okay, and now the restaurant. I can be there in time to have breakfast with people. Oh, if Lady H isn't at the restaurant anymore, then obviously she can't see me there and she misses me, even though I am at the breakfast. Make my way to the restaurant, like it's a perfectly normal morning. Hello again, Mrs. Villeneuve. Will your husband not be joining, ma'am? He has gone to the smoking room, perhaps. Why there? He's been playing cards with Mr. Carstairs quite a lot, I believe. I think I need to figure out that information. He'll be along soon, I'm sure. I've not seen him, ma'am. The restaurant is about half full. Sit alone. I sit down at a table by myself. For the first time since making me feel terribly, horribly, excitingly alone. It doesn't last. I know why you avoided me just now. They all think you're being rude, but I know. Sit down and don't make a scene. I don't care if I make a scene. You hear me? I know what you did to him. What are you talking about? But don't tell me you don't know. Have you seen my husband, Clarissa? Have I? Just then, the first officer Anders strides over to the table, all smiles. Ladies. Miss Turpentine, are you quite well? No, I'm not. And it's her fault. She runs weeping from the room. Now what's wrong with the young lady, I wonder? She's so young. Flighty and emotional. You were never like that, of course, Mrs. Villeneuve. Goodness, no. I'm cool as ice. All ice can be melted. Good day to you, Mrs. Villeneuve. Veronica, please. Good day to you, Mrs. Veronica. You must come up and see me on the bridge later. Tremendous view from up there, you know. You see all sort of things. Good day. First officer replaces his hat on his head and strides manfully away. Finish my breakfast in silence. Okay. There's nobody in the smoking room. If I go there, there will be somebody at Carstairs. Okay, I always need to check what if I actually go there. I want to talk to Carstairs and I want to find a jacket. Smoking room is stuffy blaze tucked into the back of the boat. Malcolm's jacket is hung over the back of one of the chairs. Carstairs here, idly shuffling a deck of cards. Jacket first. Must have forgotten it here. Look in the pockets. Wallet, cabin keys. Take the wallet. £400. And take the keys. Send it to my cabin. And then take a seat. There in the smoker room is a soft worn leather. You can sink right in and not be seen. Rather unusual to see you here, Mrs. Wilmsey. Looking for your husband? He's missing, Mr. Carstairs. He didn't come back to the cabin last night. Goodness. Well, I last saw the old boy here yesterday evening. He lost a few hundred and said he was off to find you. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Not many places he could hide on a tuck like this. So, you like playing cards? From time to time, yes. Are you good? Well, yes, quite. What's your game? Rummy, bridge, whist. Tried poker, but I found it utterly tedious. Lots of hard stares and boring hands. A game for dullards and slowpokes, if you ask me. What about you, Mrs. V? Do you work? I try not to. It's not right to take work from people who need it. Do you trust the mayor? Major? What, old Major Sahib? I do rather. He got his own code of honor, but mind you, he does have it. Your husband tried to cheat the number when adding up the ledger one night. Old Sign Fair dashed the pence from his hand with his stick. Quite a stern performance, I can tell. You're a single man? What, me? Oh yes, rather. Marriage seems awfully risky to me. Risky? Yes, rather. Too many rocks in the waters. And you, ma'am? Fan of marriage, are you? I'm only newlywed. My husband and I only married a month ago. Ah. Still learning the ropes then. You could say that. Nothing a good talk can't fix, I'm sure. Important one does do anything impetuous, that's the thing. Just then the door opens and an old man in military dress marches in. Carstairs. For goodness sake, man, you here? It's not even noon. Major Sahib, good to see you as always. Beep beep. Please, Mr. Carstairs, it's Subedar Major, as I'm constantly reminding you. True, but then I have a mind like a dried up honeycomb, so out it goes. What's a Subedar Major? I am. Good day to you, Mrs. Vinci. He salutes. Been stuck aboard this tuck for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Name Subedar Major Sarbit Singh on the 46. Retired, obviously. At your service. Veronica Vinci. Oh, I know who you are. Chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid. It's rather true, I'm afraid. Then you meet me at a disadvantage. Ah, but perhaps that way you can lure me into overconfidence. Make conversation. I can place cards with you, Major? Subedar Major, please. And that's right. And with Mr. Carstairs here. But between you and me, Mem Sahib, he's really not very good at it. You must find him a new hobby. There's no time to learn. Clock's always ticking, can't waste a second. Not much escapes your notice, does it? You're always watching people. People can hardly be ignored, Mem Sahib. They are too important. Too significant. I see you like to gamble, Major. The Guru does not specify, Mem Sahib. In my view, it's a question of the stake. Sport and challenging thing, these are fine things. But to stake too much to chances to turn aside from your duties. In the end, the gambler leaves empty-handed. So you play for fun? Strange idea, I know. Work for a living and play for its own sake. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Have either of you spoken to Lady H this morning? Why? She's a nose for information, that woman. And she had most interesting theory that share with me when I saw her just now. Well, she's usually drunk. Yes, indeed, the good lady does drink more than is sensible. That's no doubt explains it. Should be going. Okay, I really need to get to my room. Because I need to clean up the pills. Oh, Mrs. Villancy. Ah, I'm too late. I'm almost finished here. I'll just be going now, ma'am. Is my husband here? I haven't seen him since I left the cabin. I found his jacket outside the door, ma'am. I'll hang it on the chair here. Goodbye, ma'am. I'll fly into my chase, exhausted. Okay, so cleaning lady. Piece of paper. I wonder how exact I have to get the order of things for it to actually work. Cleaning is at 10. But I know about my sleeping pills. Let's talk to Lady H. Actually, since this one I think is busted, I'm instead going to try getting into Clarissa's room with the key while she's in and just be like, why does my husband have a key to your flat? Okay. There's sobbing coming from a nearby cabin. Clarissa's door. Knock on the door. Clarissa, you're in there? Go away. Clarissa, let me in. You witch. No, I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Are you talking about Malcolm? Yes. You never loved him. Not like I did. Try the key from Malcolm's jacket. Try the key I took from Malcolm's jacket in turns, of course. Step into Clarissa's room. She jumps to her feet and begins shoving papers from her desk into a drawer. My god, what are you doing? Get out, you monster, get out. What are those papers you're hiding? None of your business. Get out. We were happily married until he met you. I'm gonna attack her. You took him from me. Ah. Is that what you think? He hated you. He'd always hated you. You could barely say your name without choking. Now get out. She shoves me with surprising force out of the door. Step away. And leave. Interesting. Is it about time to be in the restaurant? What about the no, he's leaving the bridge. The restaurant seems like Lady H is gonna be there soon. Restaurant is empty. Have a cheese scone. Slightly fresh, but they're hot and buttered. Door swings open, Lady H marches in. The seat here taken? Good. A drink? Not for me. Well, I'm having one. Steward, you know how I like them. Yes, ma'am. Stirred as it comes, please. Yes, ma'am. Dirty? Oh, filthy. They mix it with brine straight from the sea. Here you are, ma'am. Just as you like it. Rancid. Thank you so much. What do you make of Carstairs? Carstairs? He's a dark horse, that one. You mark my words. He's got a secret. Well, I'd rather think so. Honestly, my dear, rather thought it was you. He's having an affair, is he? Normal enough for an unmarried man. Whoever young Carstairs is seeing is definitely a secret. Whoever it is, they turn up at this cabin door quite late. They use a signal. They always knock 9 times. 3 groups of 3, always the same. How romantic, do you think? Oh well, I suppose you're right. Thank you. That's all I wanted from you. Because now I can go there and find out the secret. Carstairs door, knock 9 times. A bolt round back inside. Shove the door open. Quickly heave the door open. There's a thud as someone falls backwards across the cabin floor. It's a woman, my age, with a mousy brown plate. Holding a cricket bat, but she seems to think it's a club. Ah, verschwinde, verschwinde. Geh weg. Hold up my hands. I'm a friend, alright? I'm a friend. Geh jetzt bitte, geh jetzt. You don't have to do anything rash. Bitte. Leave. Alright, I'll go. I'm going now. See, I'm going. Then back in the corridor, wondering if I imagined it. Listen. Nothing. Leave. Well, I rather want to talk to Lady H again. Because now I have a secret to share with her, is what I'm hoping. Let's sit with Lady H. Oh, what do you make of the commander? Lovely Anders. Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. What does that mean? He's a very charming man. So very in command, don't you think? And so young for such a high rank. What are you suggesting? My dear, I can't see you're quite besotted with him. Perhaps I better let you keep your fantasies. I found out Carstairs' secret. Did you know? I'm all ears. What's it worth to you? You're all butt off this boat, my dear. I'm sure it's not worth anything at all. There's a woman in his cabin. Stowaway. Stowaway, no. Dog. She's German. Think he's rescuing her. Yes, well, it rather takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? Oh well, not everything can be scanned, I suppose. Okay, don't tell her that she's German. You hinted something about the commander? Our beloved commander has a secret. What kind of secret? A rather awkward one. Lucky for him, I'm terribly discreet. Tell me. Me? It couldn't possibly. Can't go around giving secrets. Okay. What if we trade? Secret for a secret. I told you about Carstairs, remember? So you did. Well, fair's fair. Stop by my cabin later and pick up what you need. When? Oh, in a moment. I imagine you will want to be using your new toy as soon as possible after all. I don't think you'll be disappointed, dear. Takes the last trainer for a drink. Lady H gets to her feet smiling. This is interesting. Toodles. We'll use the room. Off we go. Right after her. 3 hours from Liberty Island. Lady H store. Lady Honoria Armstrong has a cabin more or less to herself in a separate corridor of the ship. Presumably so no one sees her rolling back trunk to her room. Knock. Lady Armstrong, it's Veronica. Oh my dear, there you are. Here's a newspaper clipping you were interested in. She hands me a brown paper envelope. Inside is a black and white photograph. I think you'll find it entertaining. What is this? I think it's self-explanatory. A nice little puzzle to work out. Thank you. I think you'll find this gets you exactly what you want. Whatever your imagination might turn to. But now forgive me, I think I'll have a rest. Look at the photograph. Now let's see what's so important to you, Commander. The picture shows a black man in a sailor's uniform, standing aboard some kind of military ship, his arm around a comrade. The label on the picture says Lieutenant Anders. I see what she meant now. The man is about Anders' age now, but his photo is 20 years old. Then I look a little closer. The man in the picture only has 3 fingers on his right hand. This man is Anders. Then, my dear Commander, who on earth are you? Okay, interesting. I will go talk to him then, because I know now about him. Okay. Got a photograph to Anders. Something I think you need to see, Commander. I hold the photograph up to the class. He stares at me for a moment and quickly opens the door to let me in. Give me that. So you recognize it? Of course I do. You must know I do. How did you get your hands on it? Doesn't matter how. It's mine now. Just like you. Please, Veronica. Just give me the photograph. Man in the photo isn't you. He seems to have your name. It's my brother. We're both in the Navy. Why do you look so worried? Please, Veronica, just give it to me. In return for what? What do you want? I want you to have my back. You're going to do exactly what I tell you. Fine. Great. You could have trusted me anyway, Veronica. I hope you realize that. Oh yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit right there. We've been through this, okay? You might not know, but I can redo this whole thing over and over again, and you backstab me like every time. I'll get off my bridge. Go back down. Make my way back down the ladder. I still need to learn about the gambling debts. Less than 2 hours. This is getting close. Okay, take a seat. Ah, that's better. Talk to Carstairs. Who's the woman in your cabin? Mr. Carstairs? I'm sorry? He speaks German. Who's she? I say, Major. Do you mind stepping out and getting me a brandy? Toxicants will cloud your judgment, my friend. But it will help me to beat you. Though I will happy to oblige. Major steps out and Carstairs wheels around on me. Mrs. Vernse, please. Stop now, don't go any further. Now, why would I? Do a thing like that. Please understand me, Mrs. Vernse. If you can't keep quiet, I will be forced to kill you. I beg your pardon? You hurt me? You're dealing with something you don't understand. Back off. She means this much to you? Whoever she is. Yes. I love her, and it costs me my career and might still cost me my life. So I'd appreciate if you didn't treat it like idle gossip. What career? Not many Englishmen go into Germany these days, Mrs. Vernse. Just then the door opens. Carstairs, here's your full poison. And you look like you need it. Young lady, I must say, you must have played quite a hand to leave Mr. Carstairs looking like that. My husband has been playing cards with you? He did. Not dashed well, I'm afraid to say. Owes me rather a lot of spit. He owes you money. That doesn't really do justice to the extent of it. My husband's debt's very bad. I hate to trouble him about it, of course, but it's rather a lot. And a gentleman in the new world has got to eat. You make your money from cards? Well, now, as I said, a gentleman has got to eat. Back to the major instead. Don't say anything. Sahib. Okay. So what is left? It's kinda Larissa. I don't think I'll be successfully making this. And this appears from around the corner. There you are. We need it in a restaurant. Oh, okay. Time's up. Okay. We messed up the cleaning part, so they have like the pills. We used the secret to get the secret about Anders, but we shouldn't tell Lady H about her being German. We wanted to be gossip, so she'll bring it up. We learned about the debts. I think that's good. What else are we missing? I haven't really dealt with Clarissa. Clarissa is still heavily against me. Let's see what happens. Want me there? Certainly, madam. Let me just take your arm. Okay. Less than 1 hour from Liberty Island. Rest on Lady H, Carstairs and Major are soon gathered. There's the turpentine standing apart, still sniffling. Anders walks me in the steps to one side. Thank you all for coming. Apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual. But I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Villeneuve? Malcolm Villeneuve isn't with you? I knew it. He's missing since last night. I'm very sick. It's true, I think. The maid told me the bed it had not been slept in. Because he's dead. Dead because of her. So I'm falling to the sea. Last night I fell past my window as I looked out. Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell me? Because I loved him. I don't know if you can understand that. There, I said it. I was up on deck last night and I heard something fall off the ship. But our good commander, he was on the bridge. He must have seen everything. So tell us all. What did you see, Commander? Commander? Well, Subator Major. Saw something fall overboard from a post on the bridge. But that's all I really saw. Didn't get a good look. Thought at the time it was a suitcase or a crate of some kind. My darling Anders is covering for me. But it must have been Malcolm Villeneuve. Anders won't even look at me as he speaks. The upper deck was empty. Suicide then. My sympathies for your loss, Mrs. Villeneuve. Allow me to walk you to your cabin. That's it? What else could there be? Allow me to walk you to your cabin, Mrs. Villeneuve. Now I have packing to do. Goodbye, all of you. That's not what I wanted to do. So what did I find out? All of the secrets. What can I get you? A murderer? So I can get the life insurance? I'm sorry, miss? I want life insurance money. But they don't pay out for suicides. Sounds like you've had a rough time. Oh, indeed. My advice? You need to mix it up a little. I think I want to go crazy for a while. Let loose. Been an English wife for too long. Just as you say, ma'am. Welcome to America.
Damn it all.
Okay, actually, just hearing her, I was like, oh, I just want to go crazy. Kind of makes me think like, oh, how many people can I kill? Like, can I go on a murder spree? And I know I'm trying towards, you know, getting the life insurance money and I'm making progress there. But I also really kind of want to try out next time whether I can go on a murder spree. I think, like, you know, because like, you tell Clarissa to come up for it and then you push her off. And I think there was also a time where I could do that. When Carstairs finds my earrings, I think then I can do that. And then there's 3 other people that I need to take care of. And that would definitely get me arrested. But it just sounds like it might be fun. Games make you say the weirdest of things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We are still finding out new things. We're still making progress. I was a bit worried, you know, at what point is this going to be? Like, how long is the game? How many tries do I have? I mean, I know I have infinite tries if I want to, but like, how many tries does it take me to make progress? Or when, if ever, does it start just kind of getting repetitive? Because there are just motions that I need to get through, like getting the secret from Lady H. And I found out about the gambling debts and everything, but Anders doesn't accuse anybody else. So I think what I need from Anders with the secret is his card. But then I can also just invite him into my cabin to get his card. There's so much to think about. I kind of just like, I don't know whether it's, I would love to see the tree, the decision tree of like, oh, what if you do this and do that, and go here and go that, find this out when and what not, what you can do and what other things that excludes. Because there must be a way, I guess it's playing cards, there must be a way to get £1,000 to just buy the secret. Yeah, but I really can't have the bed undone. How do I deal with Clarissa? Anyway, I think next time We're just gonna have a murder spree episode. I hope that's fun. And I'll see you all then.